The other shoe looks to be dropping in the case of David Irving. With NFL free agency rapidly approaching, Irving will join the ranks of those looking for new employment in 2019, barring the Cowboys stepping in and re-signing him to a new deal. Considering all of the variables, that scenario was highly unlikely far before news broke on February 18 that the club had come to a decision to let Irving walk. It was 1 year ago when they opted to place a second-round tender on him instead of a first-rounder, with the goal of seeing him prove himself for what could have been a hefty payday this spring. It instead became a season filled with off-the-field issues and on-the-field injury, with the tender set to pay the veteran $2.91 million for just 2 games played. Minus $495,000 for the 4-game, unpaid suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy, his second suspension in as many seasons, the first being for ped use, and Irving still made off with $2.23 million for a total of 2 tackles and 1 sack in 2018. All in all, he's played in only 10 of the last 34 games, has just 10 career starts in 4 years and could be facing upwards of an indefinite suspension by the NFL, if reports of him having missed multiple drug tests hold true. It appears they might be, and Irving is now reportedly being reviewed for possible suspension, according to Adam Schefter of ESPN. David Irving: I'm still adjusting to NFL. I'm not an Eagle Scout. Despite all of this and much more, Irving believes his stint with the Cowboys isn't over, taking to Instagram to voice his side of the equation while filming a movie of some sort. Why does everyone assume it's over? Lol, he wrote in reply to a commenter. Did I get cut? I'm confused. For clarity, the Cowboys don't need to cut Irving, because his contract will expire on March 13th. Speaking objectively, Irving would truly have to be just that, confused, if he's attempting to ignore all of the variables that have put the team in their current disinterested position. Whispers of his failed dedication to football have grown mightily over the course of the 2018 season, and combining that with another potential suspension makes it difficult to assume he'd be available for any stretch of time going forward, be it by lack of willingness or by circumstance. The second-round tender could arguably have been viewed as a prove-it deal, and Irving did the polar opposite. This makes him an extreme risk going forward, and any team willing to take him on would do so knowing they may not see him on the field for a chunk, if not for all, of 2019, but he's not just holding out hope the Cowboys will call. He's banking on it happening. When asked by a different IG commenter for a simple yes or no regarding his return to Dallas, he was unequivocal in his reply. Yes, he said. It's a two-way street, however, and it's one the Cowboys aren't going to drive on going forward.